For this first video, I'm going to go over some of the basics that have to happen for a tap dancer to be able to make sounds. So I will be demonstrating with my shoes on my board. The first thing we have to think about is that our foot has to leave the ground, either my whole foot or part of my foot. If my foot stays down, there's no sounds that can happen. So I can either pick the whole thing up, I can pick up just my toes, just my heels. Both feet can come up and land together. I can stay just on one leg, or I can switch feet in the air. So those are the basic ways that we can have our foot leave the ground so then we can make a sound. The next thing we have to think about is which part of our foot is striking the ground to make that sound. Each of those sounds is called a step. Now the terminology differs a little bit depending on where you are in the country. For example, there's a difference in some terminology between being in the New York City region and being in Chicago. So I'm trained in New Jersey, New York, so that's the terminology I am familiar with. First, we're going to start with our heels. If I just want my heel to hit the ground with my toes up, like that, that's called a dig. Another option for my heels is called a heel. My heel comes up, my toes are down the whole time, and my heel hits the ground. So we have dig, and we have heel. We can also do what's called a scuff, where just my heel is hitting the ground as my leg moves. So my toes are up, it's just my heel. Now what about the toes? There are a few options there also. With a flat foot, I can then bring my toes up and down. Those are toe drops or drops. I can pick my leg up, and now just my toes are hitting. Those are called toe taps. You can see here where tibialis anterior is really important. I can have my leg move forward and now just have my toe tap brush the ground. That's called a brush. So that is a brush. Or I can have my toes just hit the ground moving backwards. That is called a spank. So there's a brush and a spank. So you can already see how much control we need over what our leg and our ankle and our foot are doing, so we are only hitting the part of our foot that we want to hit the ground. With our toes, we also have what I learned as a tip, but some people say toe. So our toe box in the front is hard, and that lets us make that sound. So those are toes. A few other ways that our foot can hit the ground to make a one sound step. We have touches. That is where just the ball of your foot touches the ground. Now I'm not putting weight on it. Weight shifts and knowing where your weight is extremely important in tap dance. So my ball of my foot goes down, but it's ready to come back up again to do something else. First there's a step called step, where it's just like walking on your toes. So my ball of my foot goes down, weight shifts, and now I'm going to be ready for the other leg. Those are steps. Step, touch. Similarly confusing, there are also stamps and stomps. A stomp is a flat foot that goes down and comes back up again. That is a stomp. Down and up. Versus a stamp, which goes down and stays down. So stamp, stomp. And it might seem picky with all these differentiations. It's really important so you know what you're doing and so your body's ready for the next step. For example, if I did a stamp and my foot stayed down and my weight's now on it, but I was supposed to do a stomp, now I'm on the wrong foot for whatever step is supposed to come next. And all this happens very quickly with tap dance too, which is one of the fun challenges. Now we can start putting those one sounds together to do 2, 3, and so on sound steps. So some of the basics are we have shuffle, which is a brush and a spank. We have brush, spank, brush, spank. Or we could do a flap, which is a brush and a step, brush, step, brush, step. And that's a step that allows you to travel or move. So some steps sort of keep you in place. Some steps allow you to move. And then some steps can be either or, depending on your choreography. And for another example of a step, when we put one sound steps together to do something bigger, we have a cramp roll, which is step, step, heel, heel. Cramp roll, you can do it quicker. And so on. There are very many combinations of those one sounds that we can put together to create a multitude of steps. So those are some of the basics for how we would make sounds.